Bay win the NFC South.
What's good, everybody? Let's talk some Tampa sports. Screw an intro. How about that, huh? Let's get right into the good stuff because there's some good stuff. Allow me to set the scene. Better yet, allow me to set the mood, okay? I'm about to set the mood with this first highlight right here, okay? I'm just going to let it play. Bucky Irving, a little bit outside zone, always makes the first man miss. Now I'm going to pause it right there. At the bottom of your screen, you can't see it, but he will enter your screen very shortly. There will be a absolute maniac just sprinting across the field wearing number 6. Just a gladiator. Just look at this, man. Look at this. That is an NFL quarterback, okay? This, hands up, he's like, I don't know what to do. I just ran 50 yards down the field with my running back. Maybe not 50. We're at the 40-yard line. Who do I block? That's what he's like, Bucky, where do I go? Where do I go? He gets knocked over. Bucky goes for another 10 yards. And then he hypes up his running back. Oh my. Setting the mood, like I said. Baker Mayfield is built different. He exits our screen. Bucky breaks a tackle. And then he's... How can you not love this guy? Okay, now that we got that out of the way, let's get into the rest of these highlights. So you'll see here, Rachaad White and Bucky Irving are on the field at the same time. Bucky Irving, lined up at receiver, will be coming in motion, and we'll be getting a look here. Both these guys are super talented playmakers. Like I said with Bucky, Rachaad White's the same way. He always makes the first man miss, so having both guys on the field at the same time causes issues. So Bucky in motion. He catches the ball there. I guess we'll call that a miss. But either way, he finds his holes, gets all the way down to the 1-yard line. I just love every time it seems like Bucky and Rachaad are on the field at the same time. Good things just happen. You have two playmakers like that on the field at the same time. Good things are bound to happen. And it was a theme yesterday. Get Bucky the ball in open space and let him go to work. So the Bucs go down the 1-yard line. Look who it is right here. That's Vita Vea leading the way for Sean Tucker. And you got the Bucs' best run blocking tight end coming in motion. Just, you know where that ball's going. You know which way that run is going. Sean Tucker just has to follow his blocks, and that's an easy touchdown. All right, next up, let's get us a little defensive highlight. That interior defensive line balled out yesterday. Here, we're looking at Calijah Kancey. We'll get a better look at it on the other side. Calijah Kancey is extremely good at hitting the quarterback hard without getting a penalty, which is very difficult to do in today's NFL. Beautiful move right there on Evan Neal. Beats him clean. Just Tommy DeVito. He was feeling it yesterday. Baker Mayfield. A lot of talk about how much time Baker Mayfield had yesterday. Only 6 pressures given up by this offensive line. Baker Mayfield was chilling in the backfield against the team who came into the game with the second most sacks in the NFL. Baker rolls out wide, veteran receiver, obviously Mike Evans was over here. He sees Baker's rolling out wide. He said, let me get open. He finds the open space, gets the catch, drive moves on. Going back one more time, look at this pocket, guys. Look at this pocket. You got Brian Burns. You got Dexter Lawrence. And he is just chilling. Clean. Wow. So this is another Baker Mayfield play. Bucs get down to the 1-yard line again. Vita Vea is out there again. Sean Tucker is out there again. So they're trying to do a similar thing. O'Keefe isn't in motion this time. He's on the end of the line. But Sean Tucker fumbles. And the only person on the field who sees it is Baker Mayfield. So this is just a credit to his awareness. Nobody else sees it. Look at him running in, diving on that ball. Let's run that back. Sean Tucker, clean fumble. It was absolutely a fumble. Baker Mayfield only got to see it. Awareness. All right, next we get our second sack. This one comes from Anthony Nelson. Yaya Diaby kind of teaming up. You'll see Anthony Nelson's on the end, and he'll move over towards the middle when he has a clean look. Him and Yaya both bring him down. All right, so we'll get a better look here. Anthony Nelson is going to come around. Logan Hall just clears the path. Clears the path for him. They follow him, and Anthony Nelson has a clean sack. So here's where the Giants went wrong. I mean, it's not like it was dirty or anything like that, but it takes very little to hype up Baker Mayfield. And on this QB draw, Baker Mayfield runs out of bounds. You know, he sticks his hand out there. He gets a little bit of a shove that pushes Baker Mayfield all the way into the Giants bench. He didn't like it. There was a friendly scuffle after the play. Obviously, that scuffle was not on the all-22 film, but there's the push. Into the seats he goes. And after that, Baker Mayfield wasn't happy. So guess what Baker does the very next play? Play action all the time in the day. Finds a wide open K. Dotton down into the red zone. We'll get a better look at this protection because it's a play action pass and there is no one even close to him. Giants are obviously confused. There's still 1, 2, 3, 4 guys coming. This guy was completely lost. But look at this. Look at that. Just time to find K. Dotton down the field. Great throw, great catch. Gets some more yards after the catch. Continuing with that drive, Bucky Irving, major hole. Talking a lot about this offensive line in this game. You see the protection, passing, and then you see that. You see that. You can take your daughter on a walk, put her in the stroller, and push her through that hole right there, and you'll get into the end zone. This is... I mean, the Bucs offensive line, I think we can confidently say top 5. I think we can. Pro Football Focus has them at top 5. Not saying that I completely agree with Pro Football Focus all the time, but as a group, running, you see they're number 6 in the NFL in yards per rush. That has a lot to do with the offensive line, and Baker Mayfield has not been pressured too much this season. This offensive line is putting together a year. And by the way, Tristan Wirfs, all pro left tackle Tristan Wirfs is not playing in this game. So, minor detail I need to make sure I get in there. What a hole. This, there's not anything to break down here. This is just Vita Vea. Too strong. He's too strong. Bro. That is another 300-pound man that he just... Excuse me, I'm trying to get to number 15. Excuse me, trying to get over here. Thank you. My goodness. Here we go. Bucky Irving, get him into space. He'll make the first man miss. And this is not the first or the second time this year we've seen Bucky Irving go from one side of the field all the way to the other side of the field, gaining a huge chunk of yards. Like, this is something you see a lot in college, but in the NFL, miss. Excuse me. Some great blocking downfield. There's Mike Evans with the block. You don't really see players go from one side of the field and being able to track all the way to the other side of the field. That's a lot of ground to cover in the NFL, where everyone is so fast. But when you're breaking tackles like that, and you got some downfield blocks, great block by Bredesen, Mike Evans getting out there, you can do it. Was that? Baker Mayfield was trying to get out there again. I didn't even notice this. He's at the bottom of the screen. Look. He just runs up behind him and then turns up. What are you doing, Baker? So here's Rachaad White. Once again, another guy I said. He always makes that first man miss. Makes the second guy miss. Gets all the way to within the 10-yard line. It's just what these guys do. Empty. Rachaad is lined up in the slot. There he goes. Make that man miss. Excuse me. Make another man miss. Down to the 10. This running back room is scary. Baker Mayfield has time. Says, screw it. I'm going to run it myself. Dive into the end zone. Body on the line. And then hit him with the Selly, the Tommy DeVito, the Tommy Cutlets. He has time, but he says, oh, there's a hole. Got Rachaad White out there to block. Diving in the end zone. Body on the line. That's what he's been doing. Here, Tyrone Tracy. We're getting quick with this. Tyrone Tracy in the Wildcat. Going to do a read option with Devin Singletary right here. Tyrone Tracy is going to hold on to it, and just a red zone turnover, something you don't want to see no matter who you are. Football fan, it's just nasty. Red zone turnovers, huge for defense. Absolutely brutal for an offense because every drive matters so much. You really weren't able to see it in that view, but you'll see it here. Watch Levante David, 5'4", doing what he does. Second in the NFL in all-time forced fumbles among active players. So he's reading it. There he goes. He sees Tyrone Tracy going to the ground, and look at that arm. Ready to punch. And he gets in there. Knocks the ball out. Levante David. That's what he does. So here we go. This was the Bucs' 95, 96-yard drive, 94-yard drive, whatever you want to call it. This is 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 backed up into your own end zone. Baker Mayfield. Halfway into the Giants' end zone. Pump fake. Rushes. Find the first down marker. Get there. I mean, come on. Come on. He's a gamer. And yes, like I said, the Bucs went on from that 3rd and 10, 94-yard drive touchdown. It's the moments that win and lose you games, and Baker Mayfield yesterday was finding all of those moments. It's just a perfect pass. Just a perfect pass to Raheem Jarrett. Get another look here. I'm sure the protection is great. Yep, it is. They bring a blitz too. Doesn't matter. Literally the perfect pass. Right out of the reach of that Giants defender. That's going to be it for me. Just wanted to have some fun. Watch some of the highlights from yesterday. Point out a couple things here and there. But mostly, it was just... I really wasn't going too deep. A lot of celebrating and a lot of laughing at Baker Mayfield. He's a dog. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave your comments down below. Please like and subscribe if you have not already. Go Bucs, and you all have a blessed one.